So we're going to be using Systeme.io to create our landing page. All right. Systeme.io actually help you to collect email addresses from your audience, or from your future customers, or from your already existing customers. All right. So just know that the importance of you collecting email address is for you to keep your audiences on. Facebook is owned by Mark Zuckerberg, and sometimes they can really make you to lose your followers. So for you to keep your heads high above the water, you just need a tool, an email marketing tool, to help you collect those emails, so that even though at some point, if Facebook is locks you out of their page, and then at some point again you open another one, you can simply send your audience an email telling them that you now have um, a new page, so that they can follow you. All right, so this is exactly what we are going to be doing here. First of all, I'm going to be showing you how you'll be able to create a landing page. It is really easy. All right, so Systeme.io will help you to do this without any hitches. All right, so this is one of the email marketing tools that I use myself. And one thing I love so much about this is that it allows you to get started for free. Okay, you can start sending emails for free. Then I think when you have up to 2,000 subscribers, then you can upgrade. All right, so without any much thing, let me just show you the process. This is my dashboard. Once you log into your Systeme.io, you are going straight into your dashboard. All right, and right inside your dashboard, you will see upgrade dashboard, contacts, funnels, emails, blogs, automations, product sales, and help. But the one we are going to be using here is funnel. So remember, we want to create a landing page so that when we send the link, the website link, to our audience, you can click on that and it will bring them to a landing page. That landing page is where they have to put in their email and their password, so that they can download your free ebook or your free courses. Okay, remember, the whole idea at some point in your business, because I know most of us will get into online business. Most of us who want to practice what we've learned so far, and then you don't just have to depend on Facebook and Facebook alone. No. Okay, you must have to collect emails. It is really important. It's really important that you build your emails. All right, so what we are going to do now is to click on the funnels. Click on the funnels and then see the ones I've already created for myself. All right, but all I have to do right now is to click on create. All right, then create, you can simply come here and name your landing page. Okay, so let me use because we are in AI Accelerator Bootcamp, I'm going to be naming it AI Accelerator Bootcamp. Okay, so Bootcamp. Okay, so the name of our funnel is going to be AI Accelerator Bootcamp. All right, so what's my funnel goal? So I'm actually creating it to collect email lists. Okay, so you can leave this in euro, or you can choose your currency. So let's see if Nigerian naira is here. Naira. Okay, so we have Nigerian naira, so you can click on that and then save. So once that is being saved, we're going to click on that, and then we start building. The first thing you will see here is that's the funnel list, and you can see the name of our funnel, right? And then we have to build the squeeze page. The squeeze page is also what the landing page. All right, so Systeme.io already have some templates that you can choose here. Okay, so you can choose any of these templates, and I'm going to be choosing one of these templates so that we can create something wonderful for ourselves. So this one is actually for people, I think for musicians, and then for people who are in the farming section and people who are into farming as well. And then you can connect with top employers. This one is a job, kind of a job promotion. All right. So which one am I going for right now? I think this one. Okay, this one that says, let me cut this off. This one that says we are optimization we are optimization, the first notion consultancy. We help high growth companies adopt an optimized notion for work. All right, I think this is actually for consultancy. You can actually, if you want, if you're building for consultants, then you can create this. You can select this one, and then, let me just tell you something. Whether you select any of these things that you select, you can still modify it to your own taste. So I think this one is okay. Let me preview it and see if we're going to use it. All right, so this is the preview. All right, so this is the preview, and scrolling down and down and down. Remember, landing page helps you to collect emails and kind of give an insight about what your business is all about. Okay, you don't want people, you are telling people to come and buy a health supplement. Let's say you are selling a health okay, let me just use vitamin C for example, and then you are not telling them the importance of vitamin C. You are not even telling them how it will help them in digestion, and those kind of things. That's one of the things you need to be telling them. So all those things is what you will have to put in here. Okay, so all those informations, if you're an architect, you have to impute that you are an architect, and then you draw plans. And okay, now let's see what happens here. Ready to transform your workflow. Like I told you, this is actually for people in the consultancy section. All right, so let me just do this. I'm going to be using this one most especially, and then we'll go back again and then select it. So it will take us to here. So this is actually the link. If we want to copy this link now and send to a person, you can copy this link and then send to our audience, and once they click on that, this page preview is where they are going to land. Okay, this page preview is where they are going to land. However, that is not what we want, so we have to do what? Edit it. So we click on edit page, and it will take us to Systeme IO page editor. So we can simply edit these pages. Now for this first heading, I don't see the need of these this is not a blog, this is just a landing page. Okay, so I'll have to delete this one because I don't see the importance of this. Okay, let me cancel this. Let's see. So I'm going to remove all this section or this row. Okay, so I think that is the row. There is no need for that row, so we are going to delete the row. Okay, yes. Okay, so we've deleted that row, and then these ones, let's say we are building for okay, so for those of you that have downloaded my ebook, that is my prompt engineering 101. For those of you that have downloaded my prompt engineering 101, the landing page that you landed, I mean the link that you clicked on took you to a landing page, right? So I used this to create that. All right, now for you to get to know how to let's say that we are promoting a health product, a health supplement. Okay, let's say whey protein. Okay, now let's use whey protein for example. Now for us to get most of our informations about whey protein, we're going to use ChatGPT to generate some of these things. Okay, so all I need to do now is to go to ChatGPT and then click on that. And one thing I have to tell you is that whatever you are doing, make sure you master your prompts. Prompt is the main thing. Okay, prompt is really, really important. Now let me ask ChatGPT, creating um creating a landing page. Sorry, this is really long, but I think if I'm not able to post this on what's the name, the Telegram group, then I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel for you to watch. I know this is going to be a long video. Okay, so I'm creating a landing page, for my oh god, for my whey protein supplement, whey protein supplement please give me all the informations. Please give me all the informations needed. For the landing page. Okay. So I think ChatGPT is helping us to do this. All right, so let's see what's happening. A clear caption of unlock whatever, and how to use it. And then we have a okay, so you can see it's actually giving us okay, creating a compelling landing page for your whey protein involved providing all the necessary information to attract and convert potential customers. Here are comprehensive guidance or guide on what to include. Now this is a headline. This is a clear and catchy headline. Unlock your full potential with our premium whey protein. Now I don't know if ChatGPT is true. Wow, this is this is really, really long. My goodness. Okay, so it's still writing example layout. Okay, so it's actually giving us everything. My goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You see, one of the reasons why I love using ChatGPT is going to give you the information that you need. It's going to give you what you want. I mean, it's a whole lot. Okay, ChatGPT will give you exactly what you want. That's why in every even if I run away from ChatGPT and still go back to Google Gemini or sometimes Meta AI, I will still fall back to ChatGPT. I always fall back to ChatGPT because it's just so wonderful. It gives a clear information. All right, so we have a customer testimonial. Remember, your customer testimonial should be on your landing page as well. So you see what ChatGPT is really doing. It's actually slow at this point, maybe because of network or maybe because it's typing too much, I don't know. However, I think with this information we are going to be working with this. So this first one says unlock your full potential. One thing I will always say is that avoid anything that will make your work look robotic. Okay, you don't want people to see you and to see your work and know that yes, this is actually from ChatGPT. Words like unlock, unleash, thrilled, okay, let's go, like all these Gen Z terms that sometimes ChatGPT uses. You understand? So you need to understand how to edit all those things out. Like for me now, if I'm to put this this headline, I'm not going to use this unlock your full potential. Okay, unlock your full potential. This alone tells that you are using you actually use ChatGPT to develop that. But for us not to waste time on this, I'm going to be grabbing it. All right, just remember to edit it. I'm going to be grabbing this so we don't waste more time, we don't waste time on this tutorial. So I'm going to pick it up. Remember to always edit yours, is really really important. So that should be our headline here. Okay, okay, so that's, I'm going to paste it. Control V. So I already pasted that. I don't think there is a need for this, so I'm going to delete this as well. Okay, so we have unlock your full potential with our premium whey protein. Now for the second one here, which is this, I'm going to grab fuel your body with whatever and copy, and we go back there again, sorry, and we go back there again, click on that, highlight everything, paste. Okay, so you see exactly what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to go to, I'm going to search for an image for whey protein, anyhow, any products whey protein. Okay, let me go on my browser and search for whey protein. Whey protein. Okay, so we have whey protein there, and then we go to images, and then we're going to download this image. Okay, so there are other images. This one is too small. I don't want. Okay, whey protein PNG, let me see, let's go with that one. Okay, so we have this one, whey protein PNG, and I'm going to click on it. Okay, so once I've been able to click on that, why is it not loading? Okay, let's visit first. Okay, so which of these are we using? I think this is really nice, so we're going to use this one, and then we download your own. So we download. Yes, my image is ready and I've downloaded it to my desktop. All right, all I need to do right now is to click, because I want this image to be by the right hand side. Okay, I don't want it to be on top or uh, under. Okay, I want it to go side by side with this right up. Okay, all I need to do now is to get my image. If I drag this image right here, so you can see this, you don't have to drop it here. You see where the blue line is, that's where you have to drop it. All right, so you click on your images and then click on files, and if you're yet to upload your file, then you click here to select your file from your desktop. Okay, but me, I already have mine, and I already drag. It says you can drag and drop your file here, so I already dragged mine from the download button up there. So I have it, and I will go to my images. So here is our whey protein image, and then click on insert. So we have our image right there. Okay, we have our images right here. Okay, all right, so what's next is to, we have our form input. This form input is for email alone. This form input is for what? Email alone, but we want to collect email and name on and first name. Okay, so we want to collect email and what? First name. Now what am I going to do? I'll go, okay, right from here, still on the elements, I'll click down to click on form. Okay, I'll click on forms. Wait, no, this is not where I want to add this. So I've been adding and it's not going at the right place. So clean up those and then we still go up again. So I actually want this. I want it to come right here. Okay, so I'll simply drag it and drop it under. Okay, so it's still not going where I want it to be. I'll still delete it, then drag again. Let me see if I can drop it on top of the email. What's going on? Where have you gone to? Where are you running off to? Where are you running? Why are you running? Hmm? This thing is running away from me. But I want it to be here. Okay, this one is button. I want you to be here. I want you to be somewhere here. Okay, yeah. So we got it in the exact position. So whenever you are dragging something to drop, just look at where the blue line is, just as we did for the whey protein image. So here we have the second input. So we click on the input, the form input to customize what we want. So what type of input are we looking for? So the first one is already in email, and then the second one should be first name. However, normally first name do come before email, right? So we're going to drag this. Let me see if I'll be able to drag this. Let's see if I can drag. Okay, now let's use the row here. So where is the row? Okay. Now I want to use this blue. Oh God, this is becoming it's proving hard though. Which one is this one now? Hmm? It's proving stubborn. Which one is this one? I want this first name to come up, and then the second name, the email address should be under. On a normal, that's how it used to be, right? So let me see if I can drag this. But it's giving me a whole lot of problems. It's giving me problems upon problems. Okay, now I think the best thing to do right now is to delete the email. All right, so that is what I think. And then clicking on the row, I'm going to push it up a bit, or rather, I will remove it entirely. And then go back again to form input, drag again. So I'm looking for where this can enter. Okay, so this one did not give me headache like the first one. So I'll click on there again, select the type of form that I want to fill in, which is the email. Now we have it. Okay, so now we have exactly what we want, and then we can scroll down. Just maybe you want to change the color of the border or the color entirely. You can choose you can change. Okay, this is where you change the border colors. Okay, so for the border colors we have solid, you can have it dotted, you can have it none. So I'm going to keep it at solid, and then if you want to choose a color, border color, let's say your brand is red, so you can click on red, and then so you can see this one is already changed to red. The border has changed to red. Okay, so you can click to format again, and then we look for the border. This is the rounded corner. So for this rounded corner, you can push it that way. So you can see this one is at 50, 51. Let's see if you want to really make it to be too curvy, like that circle. That means we are going to change the whole of them. We're going to change the top left, the top right, the bottom left, the bottom right as well. We're going to make them to be the same number. This one will be 35. This This one will be 35 as well. This one will be 35 as well. And then this one will be 35 as well. So you see, we have round shape form there. Okay, so this is exactly what you need to do. We have the whey protein, we have the right up, we have our form here. Now for this button, which is the submit button, right? Okay, so the person has input their first name and their email address, and now to click on submit, what exactly do you want this to be on this button? Okay, so for me, I want it to be submit button. Okay, and then is there any step that I want this to take? For now, I don't think there's a step that's the next step. Okay, I want it to take the next step, which is to go to the thank you page. All right, and then we move down again. You could move down again. Now, if you have your own brand fonts, then you can choose your customized font from here. Okay, so we have website font, we have Google fonts, we have custom fonts. It's all there for you to choose your font type. All right, so now back to the booking. This is the test color, which is green, and you can see it's actually green here. And then I'm looking for where to change the right up, the right up, the right up. The write-up that says book a free consultation now. Okay, so here we left it. So that, but I just want this to be only submit. Sorry. Okay, I just want this to be submit and submit alone, nothing more, nothing less. I just want this to be submit. Okay, so because it's going to be submit, I want the whole button color to change. So the whole button color, that's the background color. I want the background color to be red, and then the text should be white. The code for white is FFF. The code for white is 6F. Okay, so I'm going to leave it this way, and just maybe, okay, hovering over it makes it to be. Can you see the changes? If I hover over the button, it changes to white, and then the submit changes to purple. Now let's see how we are able to they manage to do that. That is from this editor again. We look for hover, so you can see it. So hover effect. The hover effect, the text color is purple, and then the background color is white. That's why we see whenever we hover over it, we see that happen. That's the hover effect. All right, so I think I'm going to be leaving that on the hover effect, but I think this background red is really reddish. The red is redding, right? Okay, so but I'm going to leave it at this one. Let's dim the red a bit. The red was too much earlier, was too reddish, but I think this Us blood is better. It will help to, I mean, to help to bring down the shouty redness. Okay, so that is that. So you can see how you can be able to do your form. All right, and then let's leave this. Let's expand this. So once you're able to expand it, this is what your audience are going to be seeing. All right, this is exactly what your audience are going to be seeing. So now let's move on to this other pages. Remember, for me, I really love, the only thing I always want to be on my landing page is the first cover, which contains what we are talking about, and the title, the subheading, the image involved, the form, which these four things are really, really important: the headline, the subtitle, the image, the form. Okay, those should be the first thing that really, really appears once somebody lands on your landing page. Okay, every other thing involved may not really be important. Like for this row, I don't understand this, so I'm going to be removing this row, and then for this transformation, okay, ready to transform your work, blah blah blah. So if you have any other write-up like this one, you can remember we have our chat GPT still open. And then, okay, so we have the image of the product, the key benefits. You can actually copy this. You can copy these key benefits, right? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so we can actually copy these key benefits and then make it to be a second what? And then make it to be on our second page. Okay, let's go back to our editor and then we get this. And then I'll click on this text to edit it and put I'll copy. Why is it not selecting? Am I to wait? Okay, let's see. And then I'll paste. And here we have the key benefits. Let's go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to be bringing these key benefits of recruiting as well. Let's go back to ChatGPT, to our form, and then we are going to be editing our headline and typing out key benefits. Key benefits, benefits of whey protein. Whey protein. All right, so we have our key benefits of whey protein. And then for this, we're going to be changing, I think we're to, is there a way to add, what was it called again? Bullets. Let me see if there's a way to add bullets here. And if we don't, then I'm going to do it manually. Okay, so remove, goodness. So I don't think, I would have loved to edit this right from the beginning, but I'm trying to do that. But okay, let's see if you can name it one, and then two, second, third one is three, and then the fourth one is the fourth one. The last one is the fourth one. However, this is not, I want to, okay, now I remember what I needed to do. So by the left hand side, we're going to use, yes, so it's in center. I want to change the alignment to the left. So I've changed the alignment to be on the left. Now, going back to what we have there, I want to change the padding as well. Now let me click on the editor. Let's see if I'll be able to change it. Okay, so now let's change the width. Is this thing having effect? It's having effect from this area, but it's not having any effect. Let me see if something. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was supposed to click on the left, not the right. Okay, so I was adding border on the right hand side instead of the left hand side. Okay, so I think the border for the right is 40. Let's leave it at 45, and this one should be at 45 as well. 45. Okay, so we have the top. Let's see if 45 is going to work for the top. No, it's actually giving this a whole lot of space, and it's as if it's running away from the key benefits. So we don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 5. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at 5. It's a lot better, right? Okay, so now let's check the, is there a way for us to space this out? Is there a way for us to space it out? um let's check. I think we're done here. There's not, so if I'm to space it out, I'm going to be doing that manually. All right, but doing it manually, I think it's going to give it a whole lot of spaces. Okay, but I think it's still looking fine. I think it's still looking okay. So these are the key benefits of now. I think we're going to make close this space. So closing this space will be clicking on session. Wait, not session. I think we actually messed it up right there. So we're going to click on the okay, let's try this out. The bottom is 15. I think it should be on the session as well. Okay, so session. The top, I'm removing the top padding. Okay, so the top padding, yes. So we're getting what we want. So let's go back to session again. What's this now? There's my session. Okay, so we click on session. The top padding is really small now, so we're going to leave it at 15, or let's say 20. Okay, so the top padding is 20. I think this spacing should be enough for us. All right, so we have what now? Coming here, I'm going to remove all these things. This is making my work look awkward. Okay, so I'm going to remove all these pieces, even for this session. For this session, I'm going to is there any padding from the bottom? Yes, there is padding from the bottom. So I don't want that padding from the bottom. Okay, so this is really looking nice and coming together. All right, so we don't want this row. We don't want this row. So we're going to remove this. We're going to remove this entirely, entirely. I'm going to delete this one. I think there should be a way to delete all these things together. What's this one now? Please, where is my undo? Okay, I don't understand this one. What's all these ones now? Why you stressing me? Okay, let me go back to my rows. Okay, okay, so I think I'm going to be deleting this row. So we got to be deleting till we get to satisfied customer, which is also uh, testimonials, right? So we have these people testifying about we put in. Like I told you, or even ChatGPT mentioned that, right? So ChatGPT actually gave us a heads up, sub. It gave us a headline, sub headline, image, key benefits, and how to use it. But these ones I don't really want to go into how to use it. And then we have our customer testimonial. So we are going to be using this customer testimonial here. And then we go back there again. So we are going to be using the word customer testimonial. Move again. Let's click on this session. Is there any bottom? Okay. I'm going to be removing the bottom padding as well, making it to be too small. Okay, so for these are satisfied customers. And then we go again, heading, padding, okay, bottom should be small as well. Bottom should be small, very small. There's no need for all these pieces, right? Okay, so we go back again. We have our satisfied customers. Remember, you need to have your testimonials. And then coming here, you can just type out testimonials instead of certified customers or satisfied customers. Let me just delete this. Delete testimonials. Testimonials. All right. Okay. Delete. All right. So we have our testimonial. We have these three people. Remember, if you have your testimonials, you can use it as well. So you have this. We have these three people testifying about our wheat protein, and then again, what we are going to be adding here in between this testimony and then, okay, let's say that this first one is okay. Just right under our testimonial, we're going to be putting in another form input. Okay, we're going to be adding our next form input, and then let me go to ChatGPT and see what we have next. Mm, we have okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is to put our email address, that is the contact information, or rather the form input. I'm going to be bringing in two rows for our contact information and also our frequently asked questions. Okay, and at the end we're going to bring in the guarantee returns and then call and the pricing. Okay, the guarantee return and also the pricing will be the last. So we go back here again, we click on this. Is there any need for this study case? I don't think so. We're going to remove it entirely. Remove you entirely, Yoga. Okay, so you are in good hands. I'm going to remove this one as well. There is no need for this section as well. We're going to remove it. So we are left with only three sessions. Now adding another session, we're going to add what did I mention earlier? We're going to be okay. I'm going to bring in new roles, which is for frequently asked questions and also a contact form. Okay, so I go back there again, then bring two columns. Okay, so these two columns are going to come right under. Okay, so we have our two columns, right? This is a new session, and then we have our new rules. The first one is for frequently asked questions. And no, let me first of all add the contact info information again. So for this first one, we're going to bring in our contact form, which is the input form as well, the input form, and then I'll click on it, select the type, which is the first name first, and then the any need, no. So I'll go again, drag the second one, drag it again, place it right under it, and then edit it, type, which is email, and then is there a need for editing? Let's leave it for now. And then the last one is the button. Now we move down just right behind or beside the form input, we have the button. So we drag the button and then place it right under the email, and we have our button right here. Okay, so we have to edit the button. We have this, it should be a submitting form, and then field, let's leave it on field or maybe full width. Okay, field the width. All right, so what's the test? The test should be submit, submit. I think the height is too much, so we're going to be making the height smaller. And then for this subtext, I'm going to be removing it because we don't need any subtext. Okay, for the line height, let me see if I'll be able to increase it a bit. So this amount, or let's make it up to 20. Okay, so we're going to leave it to 20. Font size should be 20 as well. So we have every other thing. Now, if you want to edit the button, you click on that and then click on button. We move to the button color. We change the color to red. Remember, our brand color is red. Okay, so we have this red, which is really cool. Okay, and then And then for the padding, are we to pad? Are we to pad? Are we to pad? What's going on? Rounded, okay, round corners. So for the round corners, we are going to see if we're going to leave it at 30. This one should be 30. This one should be 30 as well. The top left, the top right, the bottom left, and then the bottom right as well. So I just want it to be on this 30 so that everything looks well and everything looks organized as well. Let's see if there's something we're going to change. Okay, so for the border color says is solid, and also the color is kind of navy blue, but if you don't want that, you can simply remove it and then add your 000, which is black or white. FFF. All right, so everything has come together. So are you seeing something? I hope you are, and I hope you're enjoying this. Okay, so this is our form. This is our form. We can actually drag a text box and then place it here, just on top, right there, and then see, um, grab your copy, grab your 10% discount, grab your 10% discount because we are selling a product, we are selling whey protein. So we want people to put in their email address and then get our bonus. All right. So remember, you can still customize this. You can make it to be large, you can make it to be small. It all depends on you and what you want. All right. So we move to the next one, the next row, which is for our frequently asked questions. For our frequently asked questions, this is only 2 questions. So the first one is frequently asked questions. We're going to copy that, move to our editor, and then bring in our text, place it right there, copy this one, delete it, and then paste frequently asked questions. So for our frequently asked question, it's a frequently asked question. So we have to make it to be bold. We have to make it to be what? Bold. And yes. So we have our frequently asked questions. You can actually increase the sizes as well. And then, okay, so we can increase the font size so it to be seen. All right. So because it's a frequently asked questions, people need to see it. Then we go again to ChatGPT to copy out the frequently asked questions, number one and number two. Okay. So we go back to our system editor, drag our text again, drag the text again. Want it to be right under the frequently asked questions. So we click on that, remove every other thing, paste. All right, so we have our frequently asked questions. How do I take the whey protein? You answer that. What is the return policy? You have to answer that as well. So remember, uh, this is on center alignment, so I want it to be on the left hand side alignment. So the first question is, how do I take uh, whey protein? So the second one is, what is the return policy? Right. So these 2 questions, I'm giving this page because you need to answer them. All right. So we have our landing page all coming together. We have our landing page all coming and making sense, looking great, and coming all the whole together. Okay, so are you enjoying this? Please, if you are, let me know in the comment section. So the last one we have there is, what did I mention? We have a con with, okay, we have our return guarantee. Is there any other thing? And the pricing. So I believe you can actually add these ones, so I don't make this video to be a long one. So but with this, you can, if you are able to, if you can just sit down watch this video to the end, believe me, you will be able to do your own editing. I hope you understand, and I thank you so much for watching this far. I will see you inside our discussion group. Thank you so much. Okay, so please, at any point that you are, and you feel that there's a need for you to save, make sure you click on Save Changes. Okay, always click on your Save Change. In fact, as you start immediately, as you start making changes on this landing page, whenever you change a thing, you save changes. Okay, so that even if your laptop off or you had an emergency, you can still come back and start from where you stopped. Okay, so it wouldn't be a problem for you. All right, so thank you.